I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, the ranking member of the House Natural Resources Committee. And I'm excited to be talking to you and celebrating Clean Energy Week here in the United States. You know, we've been blessed with an abundant amount of energy in our country, many different sources of energy, and we've worked with innovations throughout the history of our country to make energy cleaner, safer, and more reliable. We have to continue working on that, but as we look at clean energy, we know we've got products like clean burning natural gas. We know that we have developed more wind and solar. There's hydropower. There's nuclear energy. And as we look to the future for more transportation fuels, things like hydrogen are certainly on the horizon, and ways that we can have clean energy that's carbon-free as well. But there's an energy source that's been often overlooked that I think is a valuable part of that portfolio of the many kinds of energy that we have here in our country, and that's biomass. Now, biomass is simply just you got woody material like from the forest. It's often burned to produce heat, to produce steam and make energy out of that. There's other ways we can use biomass. But some people don't like biomass because they say it's dirty because it puts carbon into the atmosphere. But if you look at the complete cycle and the complete energy cycle, you realize that that carbon from wood is going to go back into the atmosphere eventually, either as a forest fire, or if you're using residuals from sawmill operations and other wood products operations. Once that wood is dead, it's going to go back into the atmosphere as carbon, oftentimes as methane, which is a worse greenhouse gas when you're having decomposition. But if we can intercept that cycle and extract the energy out of the biomass as it's converted back into carbon dioxide, then we benefit by utilizing that energy as the carbon's released into the atmosphere. Plus, we can make our forests healthier so that they're not burning up with wildfires, so that we're growing new trees and we're pulling that carbon back out of the atmosphere. That's why I've introduced bills like the Trillion Trees Act, which looks at planting more trees and taking better care of the forests that we have and using those wood products not only for energy but for other uses where we actually store and sequester carbon in the wood. Part of the Trillion Trees Act is something called the Biochar Act, which is another energy product which can also be used as an enhancement for soils in agriculture to make soils more productive, to hold water better, and to make water more available for plant uptake. Innovation is the key to clean energy. Biomass is one of those areas where we can continue to innovate, where we can have healthy forests, and where we can make life better for everyone.